Hello everybody, it's your boy Lamar here, back at another video. Here to bring y'all part, I think it's 5? Yeah, part 5 of what if Naruto was turned into a female. I think the last part we left off was Naruto at the land of snow. Now, I'm gonna say like she gets a few devices and she kind of shows like their how to make the devices, and like so she has like to train with the railroads, and she also learns like how they make some of their objects. And I'm gonna say right now they have made like computers, and yeah, I'm just gonna say like right now they have made like some type of computer, and so yeah, we're just gonna say that happened. And so, Narco, Narco. She's just chilling and just thinking about like what she can do at the moment. No, she doesn't really I'm gonna say she doesn't really like. I'm gonna say like she gets back with the team, say like Mento then go, or not Mento, Hiruzen goes, so what did you learn, Narco? She then says, well, I learned how they have trains, and they took to creating the trains, and this device called a computer is actually fairly smart, and I'm surprised no one else from the other villages have thought about doing it. As Hiruzen goes, oh, and what does this give you beneficial of? Makes, I guess you could say paperwork easier for you, since you didn't get to do it on a computer and you get to type the stuff out, but you have to learn the controls of the computer. Not only that, it's gonna take me a lot to make it. Plus, there's also a whole lot of other stuff where I can also make like TVs instead of us having to use radios and all that. As by the way, and she says so like a lot of stuff, but she made it as a clone because she copied it all down. As Hiruzen nods his head, this is where Hiruzen then says, "Would you like to go to the village?" I forgot what this village is called. It was in one part of Naruto where they were it's like that guy with the bomb and stuff, like, or who had rigged up the Konoha to the brim with like explosive comes from. I forgot what that village is called. I'm just gonna call it the Hidden Sun Village. I don't really know. But when Hiruzen who then says they used to be also a good technology village, and they used to have temples and other devices like flying devices. She then says, didn't we destroy that village? He then says yes, but if there is some type of remnants of them, it could be out there somewhere, and we can use their flying devices. That's what she then says, well, maybe we can also create our own. Make it more useful, because from what it sounds like, they probably use chakra, and you have to have a wind element to keep yourself suspended. Richard and nod and says yes, most of them didn't have a wind element, or at least the people that was in the air, which was majority of them. She would then nod her head and goes, yes, so that wouldn't really be a good idea then, because our village I mainly have fire element, or it's earth. Richard would nod, understanding. He would go, I see. All right, never mind. That's basically what Narco then says. When is the tuning exams? Since I know we're hosting it this year. Hiruzen says it was in a month. Narco she would nod her head and goes, in a month, I see, huh? It's basically Hiruzen then says, do you want to stay? Just in case Kakashi does announce that your team will be participating in the tuning exams, and don't worry, I'm having them all come in a little bit to tell me who's all participating or not. That's where Naruto, she kind of goes, sure, I wouldn't mind staying, but what exactly am I going to be doing for the meantime? As Harrison then goes, well, honestly, I guess you're just gonna merely be sitting here. I mean, you know your sensei as well as I know your sensei. He's gonna be at least 3 hours late. And she sighs and goes, yeah, I know that part, but but my question is what is the benefit of me sitting here when I could be working on some new devices? As reasoning goes, that is very much true. Or you can have Shadow Clone start to work on them instead. And she would not have had thinking about it. She goes, yes, I could use Shadow Clones, but I don't see the point of using it right now. It would just be, it wouldn't be right because I have all the scrolls and stuff personally sealed on me. And just so you know, now they're just now making it back to the village as she's giving him like a tiny report of like what happened. As Hershey goes, I see. Never mind then. Yeah, you might as well just stay here. And because if I know someone at Ruka, he's not gonna want you to be part of the Chunin exams. As Naruto goes, I mean, yeah, he's not gonna want me to be part of it because he sees me as his little sister, or used to be little brother, but now little sister. So he's just looking out for me, really. I mean, that's kind of reasonable. If it was anyone else, I would be pissed off. As Herzen goes, yes, I know. But do you think your team is ready? Is when Naruto goes, yeah, all the Rookie 9 is basically, hell, all of us are joining. I'm High Cage, of course, but like the rest of us, yeah, we're joining and all that. As Herzen goes, right, I forgot about that time barrier that you put up. Then she says, well, yeah, I didn't throw it up again because I don't feel like using it anymore until I need it. And there was no point of me also throwing it up for, even though I know it could have helped out everybody else's training and all that, there still would have been no point. As Herzen then goes, and why do you say that? That's where she then goes and says, well, think about it this way, right? All I will be doing is helping them get training faster, but like you need time to enact the skills needed. And they also need to rest their body. If they train for 10 hours straight or 10 years straight with little rest, and you can just guess basically at like how bad it would be, like how bad their body would be. As everything then saying us, I see, and then he says, well, I'm glad you're very responsible with that jutsu, but if possible, use it with teammates that you know needs to get stronger for that mission. And she then goes, yeah, I will, but that will come in due time, of course. As Naruto, she's right now chilling. She doesn't really feel like doing much. As she's kind of lazing around in her office, looking at all the scrolls. And she will sometimes she'll like open the door occasionally for the Jonings and stuff to come through whenever they knock on the door. As Horizon had called in all Jonings. Like call in all the Jonings to assimilate and all that. To tell them about the Chunin exams. Now, whenever Jonin gets there, including Kakashi, even though he was 3 hours late, this is when Horizon says, alright, I know that we need every team we can possibly get for the Chunin exam, since it will be hosted here in Konoha. You have a month to get ready for the exams and to be fully prepared. Now, I must ask: is there anyone here that is not? Is there any sense here that wants to be part of the tuning exams? All the rookie and senseis will raise their hand. They'll go, yeah, my team's ready to be in the tuning exams. That's when Erika's there, so it goes, they're not ready. They have barely even become Jennings. As this is where Kakashi come in and says, and he points at Naruto, and he goes, her, really? All right, yes, her male self might have been an idiot and not as strong. No offense. And she goes, yeah, I don't take any. And then Kakashi then goes, but now you're telling me she's not ready? Bro, she took on a whole S rank by herself. Can you do that? No, I didn't think so. Don't tell me my student is not ready. And and not only that, she has some ability to let her throw up a fucking barrier with the time in there is different. Even a few seconds out here, it's a fucking year. No, 5 years in there. A second. And you're telling me she's not ready. Okay. As they all look at Naruto. Naruto just kind of shrugs her shoulder. And she goes, you gave up a little bit too much information, Kakashi. As Kakashi goes, I'm sorry, Naruto, but what I just heard was too absurd for me to really just comprehend what I just said. I'm sorry for giving away one of your techniques. As a lot of people hear this, they go, wait a minute. What do you mean she has a time barrier? They can do that. As a lot of the Jonin, they're quite curious now. Even Kirin, I was like, yeah, she has a time barrier. It's just fucking overpowered as hell. 1, 2, it literally slows down time completely. Like when I was in her, I literally felt all the time slow down, and it would literally she had it by days and nights for us to be able to rest and sleep it all and sleep a little bit, and it would 5 years literally. And not only that, she can cook very well, which is also why I remember it. Because no offense, I don't think any of the Akamichis in this room or wives can cook better than her. As basically a lot of them took as, just the Akamichis and everyone there was like, damn. And Chose is like, I don't know about that one. And it's where Naruto then goes, we can do a competition one day. But that would be later on in life. I don't feel like doing it now. Now, Kurenai looks at Naruto and goes, anyways, so, yeah, and not only that, she's better than me in Genjutsu. She's gonna make real life Genjutsu. She is fucking way better than Hayate in Yugao, or Hayate in Cat of the Anbu and fucking Kenjutsu. She's better than Guy in Taijutsu. She's better than Kakashi in Ninjutsu. She okay, bro. You know. And not only that, she also helped our. She's better than Ankle in interrogation, because yes, she interrogated people in front of them, which scared the hell out of all the other males in the group. And she then goes, I don't really see anyone in here rivaling her. Not even the Hokage. No offense, because she's better than you in both style. But Teresa says, none taken, honestly. And then she says, then I have a transformation that I learned I can do. This is where they go, wait, what? And they go, what type of transformation? This is what Kakashi and the others are thinking. Because, she never really told them about the transformation. She then goes, so, a while back, y'all know how, the QB was sealed inside of me? This is where they go, yeah. She then goes, well, the QB might have made a deal with the Shinigami at some point. Because the QB was tired of being controlled and being alive. I don't know if that's how I had this story going, but we're going to have it like that, just so you know now. And it wanted to give up all of its powers away, including its transformation into its transformation from like to give the person whoever he's sealed and stuff with until the or he gives the transmission to Naruto to transform into a nine-tailed fox. As as Hiruzen goes, so wait a minute, you're telling me, right? You can literally transform into a nine-tailed fox? And she goes, yeah, and I have all of his abilities. And yeah, that's pretty much it. As Hiruzen goes, what in the fuck? She then says, where do you think I got the barrier and stuff from? As basically Kakashi goes, so that's one of the nine-tailed abilities. She's gonna say, yep, it's a Kitsune ability. I'm technically now part Kitsune. And I have all chakra elements. So yeah, and I'm very proficient. I can combine each element to make a different sub-element too. As everybody there just looks at Naruto and just goes, so you're telling me that a fucking Genin is this strong? As Erika just like looks at Naruto and just goes, and you didn't tell me this? As Naruto goes, you never asked. I mean, no one really did. No one asked where did all this strength is randomly come from, and I know the training, all of that, and why I got so strong so quickly. Hell, not even you, Kakashi. As basically Kakashi just looks down and goes, so that's why you want your clan to be so technology, like be the most technology clan in the village, and also to be able to work with every art. She goes, yep. And then he goes, and that's why you're easily able to summon some kitsunes to be able to steal those scrolls that, you know. And she goes, yep. As hers is like, okay, so Naruto seems definitely in there, but the other two teams I need to know exactly. Well, not hers, but Erika says, as she then says again, our team was on the joint mission whenever she went to the land of Iron. And when she told Kakashi of this barrier at the time, we asked if she can use it so we can train our students. And they're either low Jonin to mid Jonin. I think, and they're gonna say Sasuke, Shino, and Shikamaru are the only high Jonins. As Naruto's is basically cage level, honestly. As Hiruzen goes, so Naruto, if I was just randomly just say I was gonna name you the Hokage like today, would you take it? She then goes, nope. And she then goes, and this is where Hiruzen goes, why? She then says, one, I don't have the backing of the villagers, which means that it will be into a civil war very quickly. A lot of people would then think that I put you under my spell and try to I would try to do anything they can to get me out of power, and would try to also limit my votes due to them thinking that since I am the quote-unquote demon, which I guess you can technically not consider me if you want, I don't really care, but you will not be able to seal me. I have anti-seals on me, so yeah. And the reason goes, oh, I wasn't planning on doing it. I don't think no one else here was either, unless they want to experience a lot of pain. That's where Naruto goes, you don't really have to do that, you gotta remember, again, who you're talking to. As hers was like, right, let me not upset you. As then just a whole bunch of people would just nod their heads, understanding that like they were basically being trained by, I guess you can say, a very quickly upcoming Keizo Shinobi with they're already joining A rank Shinobi, and that and just that like they are fairly strong. As hers is just like, I don't even want to know the type of training you had to do to put yourself through. Asian Naruto was like, it wasn't that bad. Well, it wasn't that bad. Shadow clones and all that. As hers goes, right. Then she says, oh, I have 3 different types of chakra. I have Yuki. I have regular human chakra. And then I got Kitsune chakra. Kitsune chakra. As They all like, wait a minute, what's different from Yuki and Kitsune? Well, Kitsune chakra is like mainly fox abilities. Yuki's like demonic chakra or like demon chakra, I guess you can say, which needs mainly what I can use to make my elements more destructive. And regular chakra, well, I can do basically everything with regular chakra. It doesn't really matter. Same with the Yuki chakra. It just Yuki is more destructive than regular chakra. As basically they all went out ahead, as a lot of them would then say. So basically we have a let's say very 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 strong as beginning, alright, with a very 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 strong as teachers, which Kakashi goes, oh yeah, I went up to S rank. I trained with Naruto, and Jesus Christ, she's too strong. I mean, I'm able to keep up with her in speed wise, but not in chakra or efficiency. She will wipe the floor with me. So yeah. As then they then said, as hers and them would then look at Naruto, and a lot of them goes, is it fair for us to even let her participate in a tuning down? Should we just automatically promote her? And they go, we can use her. And no offense, Naruto, but we can kind of use you, if you don't mind. And she then goes, I don't really see what's the big idea. I mean, it makes, I guess, me give a show out for our villagers. And not only that, also for the, and also for the, like, daimyo and stuff. So, like, I don't have a problem. As Urzen goes, oh, thank God. As she kind of breathes a sigh of relief, she goes, why did you go, oh, thank God? This is where he then says, no offense, but case level that's able to turn into a QB. Yeah, I don't think this village is ready for that. She then goes, that's very valid, actually. As Kakashi then goes, yeah, no offense, but I am the third strongest in this village, and that's if Lord Jiraiya is back. And Hiruzen, no offense, oh man, but you wouldn't be able to take her. Like, she can go faster than you. She's quicker than you. No offense, yeah, you wouldn't be able to like even keep up speed with her. As Hiruzen goes, damn, she's that fast. As Hiruzen just like thinking like, what the fuck has this girl gotten herself into? What type of training? Because the training she has to do has to be very deadly for her to get that fast that quickly. As Hiruzen says, so Naruto, yeah, he looks at her. You know, she looks at him, and she goes, what is it? She does, and he says, you're dismissed, and if you want to, you start working on your program now. Your projects that you want to work on. This is when Kakashi then goes, oh, Naruto, can you make me a chakra saber? She looks at him and goes, sure, but you know I'm going to charge you, right? She then said, this is working good. She goes, that's cool. I don't mind being charged. I just kind of just need one. She goes, okay. Any specific requirements of it? As Kakashi then says, it has to be able to channel lightning chakra. As a matter of fact, it has to be able to channel any chakra nature. It needs to be able to be wielded one-handedly. I'm gonna say he gives her certain lengths. As she would not. As she would then says, is there anything else you're gonna need with it? She then goes, yes, but what, Bailey?
That's it. Come and see me.
All right, Tom, give me a second.
Yeah.
But guys, I'll end it off here. If you like, please leave a like, leave a comment. Peace.